what's up guys, Blue King over here, and I'm back with another What If. So today's What If is, what if Goku and Broly were sent to Planet Namek? Now, I just want to say Goku would be a legendary Super Saiyan, as well as Broly. Now, why am I making Goku a legendary Super Saiyan 2? Now, Broly, if I just made Broly the legendary Super Saiyan, then Goku would just be useless. Broly would be the main in this series, the main guy in the series. So yeah. Oh, and also Goku would have like 1%, a tiny bit more potential than Broly. So yeah. Goku and Broly were born. Now, Goku and Broly were brothers. So there would be 3 kids. Raditz, Goku, and Raditz, Kakarot, and Broly. So I just wanted to point that out, but let's just move on. Goku would be as old as Broly is. So he would be, I think, Broly is like or older than Vegeta or younger. So Goku would be a little bit, I think, older than Vegeta or younger than Vegeta, like a tiny bit. So, let's get right into it. A baby boy, two baby boys were born with a power level. One named Kakarot, power level of 12,000, and the other named Broly with a power level of 11,000. Like I said, Goku would have a little bit more potential, and Broly would have a little bit more potential, but Goku would have like a little bit more than Broly's potential there. So Goku would have 12,000, Broly would have 11,000. So, they were sent to Planet Namek because the King Vegeta saw how they were like that. But before King Vegeta saw it, they were around 3 or 4 years old before the destruction of King Vegeta. So Bardock saw them and wanted to train them. He got interesting. So Goku was already training, and Broly. Then when Bardock got to his house, he sees the 2 boys in a room training 24/7. Now, the power level had spiked up from 12,000 to 15,000. Bardock was shocked at his kids, and said, "Hey, they are stronger than me, jeez." Kakarot and Broly look at him, and they're like, "Dad?" Now, at this point, they would have said, "Dad, what are you doing?" Bardock says, "Can I train with you guys?" They happily say they took a little bit from DNA, so they would be, I guess, good of pure heart. So yeah, they would be warrior, half peaceful. So they would say yes, and Bardock went from power level of like 8 to 7,000, and his power level spiked up to 10,000 in 1 month of training. And Goku's power level and Broly's spiked up to 17 to 18,000, 18,000 from just 1 month of training. Then another year, and then a year passes. And oh boy, their power level have struck. Goku and Broly's are each 30,000. Now, in the middle of that year, Raditz would have wanted to come, so Raditz would be in this too. Goku and Broly, 30,000. The strongest Saiyans. Goku would be 32, and Broly would have been 30 because he would have kind of slacked off. So Goku would have been stronger than Broly, with power level of 32, and Broly had a power level of 30. Raditz a power level of, drumroll please, 5 to 6,000, and Bardock power level of 20 or 22,000. So it would have been pretty strong. and Goku and Broly would have figured something out. Now there would be 5, and Goku decided to make his own outfit. So he asked his mom to make a kind of yellow-ish, or how can I say it? A warrior outfit that is that's like a little bit of blue and a little bit of orange, and she makes it, and Goku's happy. He has a logo on it, and he's happy. Now they have trained enough. Now after that, Goku decides to have more on. Broly decides to have his attention to Goku, and Goku decides to have his attention on Broly. One night, they decide to leave. They tell his dad and mom they're going somewhere. They leave, and on the back of Planet Vegeta, Goku and Broly are about to spar. Now, Goku's power level, 34,000. Broly's 32,000. They could kind of tap in on Akari, but not there yet. But when they would, they could only hold it like about 4 to 5 minutes before they go berserk. And if they go berserk, they will just tap out and get knocked out. So they're sure to like stay in it for 4 minutes or 4 minutes and 58 seconds. So after that, they start to spar. Raditz sees this, and his power level is 10,000 because he would have trained intense with Bardock and kind of joined Goku and Broly. So he would have been in there too. Now Raditz he would be a little bit of legendary, but not that legendary. He would have been half legendary Super Saiyan, half Saiyan. So he could tap in Akari, but he had half of Goku and Broly's potential. So yeah, I just want to say that. So Raditz could go berserk. He could just blow up the earth. You heard the line. Bro, hold me back, I'm going berserk, but we're not going to talk about that now. So, yeah, that would have happened, and then Goku, or I should say Kakarot, and Broly would look at Raditz and say, really? Now Raditz's full power would be 12,000 or 13 to 14,000. Goku and Broly's full power would be 40k, and their base would be 34. In Akari, though, it would have been like 10 times, so it would make them 320,000 because Akari is 10 times the strength. So I just want to point that out. 300. Goku would be 300 and 400,000. And Broly's would have been 320,000. So Goku had the upper hand. Goku decides to go Akari a little bit early. Instantly going behind Broly, one-shot him and goes back to base. He gets at Broly and heals him because he would have special powers healing. That's why I said Goku would be a little bit more potential than Broly. He would have a little bit special powers. So Broly is thankful and says, "Thank you, Kakarot." Now, after that, or he would have said, "Thank you, brother." Raditz is shocked at his brother, and Goku would say, "Okay." Now we skip forward until Goku's 8, Vegeta's 12, and Raditz 10. Goku and Broly have been training a while, and Goku and Broly's power level was 80 to 90,000. At full power, 110,000. Broly's and Goku's at full power, 120,000. Because Goku, when Broly left to go back, Goku started training hard for 10,000. His base power level 10,000 stronger than Broly's. So after that, they got an Akari, and that would make Goku's power level an Akari because it's 800 to 900. So it would have been Akari 800 to 900, or Broly's would have been 800 to 900, and Goku's would have been 800 to 810,000 to 910,000. Now, Goku would have been a very fun kid. Bardock would have power level of 50k to 52, and Raditz power level 40k. So Raditz had been stronger than Vegeta, but Vegeta noticed this when Raditz was like, his power level was like 2,000 or 5,000, so he started training then, and Vegeta's power level would have been around, I guess, 45 to 46,000. And Nappa's would have been, he would have trained a little bit more. So he would have power level of 40 to 15,000. So for 14 to 15,000 is not bad for Nappa. So Raditz like Raditz is half legendary, so that makes sense. You know what I mean? But after that, something else happens, and Planet Vegeta is about to blow up. Bardock decides to send 3 space pods. Goku and Broly would have been in one space pod because they were the little ones. So Broly and Goku are sending one space pod, and Raditz is sending the other. 2 spaces fly away, and they were going for Planet Namek because Bardock heard that was a good planet. And and he told his kids to go Planet Namek and then go to Planet Earth. They said, okay. Now why go to Planet Earth? Because it had a low power level. Namek had a big power level, or a big potential, so they would come and sail it. Now, I would feel like Rise the God there. Now, Goku would have seen Frieza's bomb, the supernova, and Raditz and Broly, so they would have all raised their hand and hold it down, and they would all go Akari, even Raditz, and the power level, Raditz would have gone 400 and what, like 2,000, 400, 2,000. Broly's 800 to 900,000, and Goku's 800 to 910,000. And with that technique, would have been Goku's would have been 1,010,000, and Broly's would have been 1,000,000. Meanwhile, Raditz would have been like 900k to 800k. So that would have been around 3 million altogether. And the supernova, with all their power, would have rushed and killed Frieza. And the supernova itself has a power of 500k. Someone made it like 3,400,000, easily defeating Frieza and killing all of the soldiers. But then Frieza instantly sees this and goes into his third or final form and grabs the bomb and explodes it. But with that explosion, his soldiers had died. And then Goku sees it and decides, he gets enraged and screams and says, "Frieza! You won't kill my family!" Shooting, he gets out of the space pod. He didn't know how to fly. So Goku gets out of the space pod and instantly charges up the world's biggest, ginormous blast. In Akari, Goku charges the blast up and says, "Frieza, you're an evil monster!" While he says, "Destruction beam, firing a ginormous blast called Destruction Beam. Or no, it would have been called, what should I say? Blue Cannon, which would have been like Broly's move, but in blue. So Goku would have shot it and would have electrical green. It would have been blue, but it would have electrical rings around it. And this was a power level of 10 million in his hand, plus Akari would have made his power level of 11 to 12 million, and shoots at Frieza. Frieza's at like 1 or 0%, so that blast is enough to kill Frieza, I think, because he's in his third form, and his first form is 500, 600k. His second form is 1 million, and his third form is like 10 million. So he shoots it, and it's killing Frieza while he goes 100% in his final form and discharges the blast and says, "You monkey, you think you can kill the Empire, Frieza?" Shooting a key blast. Then, in front of him appears, I guess, who should I say? In front of him appears, Gine, and Goku sees his own mother die by Frieza's own hand. Goku, Bardock, Broly are sitting there, enraged. The first thing that happens is Goku does not even think about it, screams, and instantly, in one blink, Goku appears in front of Frieza in his strongest ever face at a power level of 126 million, and Goku one-shots Frieza dead right there. And Goku says, "You killer!" Shooting a ginormous beam at Frieza in his dead body. Now this is Goku's tail, and that thing right here, I'm moving, and this is Goku's aura. Goku, calm down. And then, wait, that would not have been a yellow aura. A green aura would appear on Goku, and a big attack would have appeared, and Goku would have crushed Frieza to death. Then Goku sees Broly, Bardock, Raditz, all Raditz in a green aura too, Broly in a green aura too, and Bardock in a yellow aura. They all scream. Even Goku screams with them. And while Frieza's slowly disappearing, they all charge up the most ginormous blast, saying Goku had made his own special blast. Final cannon! Shooting it with his hands together. Boom! Killing Frieza again. And then Broly says, "Spirit Cannon!" Boom! Another on Frieza. Raditz, double Sunday. Boom! Another explosion. And Bardock, final Spirit Cannon. Boom! Another explosion. Then King Vegeta appears and shoots another explosion, the Galick Gun. And then Goku stares at him, and King Vegeta says, "Sorry." He didn't say sorry, but he looked at Goku and said, The legendary Super Saiyan! Then he looks at Bardock, and then at Vegeta. That Vegeta was not a legendary Super Saiyan or a Saiyan. Super Saiyan. He's shocked at their power level. Goku's would be 126 million. Broly's would have been 124 million or 25.5 million. Raditz 100 million. Bardock's 110 or 120 million. Everybody was shocked. Goku starts to fall. Then Broly. Then Raditz. Then Bardock. Everybody was shocked. They quickly go to grab them, and they put Goku and Broly to the space pods. Take Bardock. They put Broly, Raditz in the space pods. Goku, Raditz, Broly in the space pods, and take Bardock to a healing tank. While they're healing in there, they're all shocked to see that Frieza's dead. Now, they land on Planet Namek, Goku first, because they sent Goku and Broly first. So Goku and Broly first. Goku started to open his eyes first, because he fell down first. Gets up and starts exploring. Then when Goku got up, he sees Broly waking up and tells him. And Raditz, Broly woke up. Raditz, boom, is up. And Raditz would have woken up. Raditz, Broly woke up. And they would have told them. Now, they would have been half pure heart and half, warrior, so they wouldn't have been evil. They wouldn't have been evil. They would have been good people. They would have gone to find the Dragon Balls, because they would have known a myth about them, to get back Guinea. Then Guinea's back, and she's shocked. Bardock sees her and says what happened and stuff like that, and they are weirded out. But then the second wish is that, and also they would have gotten their potential unlocked. So Goku power level 3 million, Broly 2.9 million, Raditz 2.6 million. So Goku, again, the strongest on the group, like always. Goku then trains a lot with Broly. Try to access that form again. And Goku tries, and he gets it. Then Broly gets it, and then Raditz gets it. So Goku is the first one to get Super Saiyan. So Goku snapped in that thing, and when Goku snapped, everybody snapped. Raditz, Broly, and the others. And Goku decides to do something with his form. Maybe he could surpass it? Goku screams at him. Screams not at him, but he screams super loud, making a deteriorating but huge freaking hole. And then when Goku is back, he's not normal. He's Super Saiyan 2. Goku calls this Super Saiyan, Beyond Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan 2. They are all shocked. And then Goku says, easy. Then, after they did all of that, they went to planet Earth, and Goku learned the Kamehameha, and in his Super Saiyan 2, it would have been super strong. It would have been a power level of 100 and, not 100, it would have been a power level of 220 million. In the Kamehameha and Goku in Super Saiyan 2 would have been 230 to 40 million. Broly had tried to control. Broly started to get his Super Saiyan 2 together as Goku did, and he controlled it. So he could control Super Saiyan, and Raditz could control Super Saiyan, and Bardock could control it. But Goku was the first one to beyond it. Then they got to Earth, and then Goku got up in the air and shot a giant Super Saiyan 2 Kamehameha, going at the Red Ribbon Army, instantly killing Jiro, killing everybody, not letting one person live in that base. not even anybody. It made a ginormous hole on planet Earth. And it was gone, the base. Goku then leaves. But that is where I'm gonna leave it off for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Blue King, I'll be out of here, my bay. What am I saying? My friends, bye.